Welcome back to my channel Lifestyle Aesthetics, where we teach you how to level up consistently over time. Today we're going to do a very concise workout for the upper body, doing only chest and back movements. So we are going to start off with incline bench press. So two sets of these, starting off with the heaviest set first of 80 pounds. And what you want to be mindful is that your hands are at a 45-degree angle to be easy on the shoulder joints, and then pushing out as much as you can with correct form. I like to pause at the top and to hold at the bottom, and I am keeping the weights using my legs to help bring them up. And then we are doing reverse pyramid training, where you do the heavier set first, and then you are repping out lighter weights. Yeah, you decrease 10 to 20 pounds to build a strong upper chest. We're doing two chest movements. Uh, so we're doing three chest movements, three back, right? So we want to keep it nice and concise. And then we do our cardio workout, 30 minutes incline. So I've noticed that I've gotten stronger on the one arm pull ups with assistance, two fingers. So I've added a 10-pound plate to get that strength, to build the strong biceps, forearms, the grip strength. And then I am doing it first on my dominant hand, which is my right hand, and then my left hand goes next. And as you see, when I place my two fingers, it's just at the slight bend of this pull-up bar. You don't want to go too far, so that way you don't injure yourself. So here's a closer look of how I am having my hand positioned on the bar. And since it is only 10 pounds, and since I have the strength to do it, I'm holding myself at the top, and then going very slow and controlled on the negatives. The negative is when you let your body drop until your arm is fully extended. So I am only doing 3 reps, 2 sets here, because this is quite difficult, quite challenging. See here, it took me out. So since we've went heavy on the incline bench press, I am doing a slow and controlled, very focused on the mind to muscle connection with a weighted dip, 45-pound plate. So you see here, I'm holding the stretch at the bottom as well as the top, because you want to focus on not only the positive and the negative of this movement, but also having that full deep stretch of your lower chest when you do these dips, right? And of course, if you cannot do them, I would highly suggest doing a neutral grip for the pull up, for the lat down machine or assistance, or you could use the assistance on this dip machine, or do dip machine where you increase the weight where you are sitting down. After we are doing the weighted dips, I am moving on to the chest press machine. So the chest press machine mainly focuses on the middle part of your chest, but you do get to hit the lower part and the upper part of chest. The triceps and shoulders are being activated as well. And since I am doing a heavier weight, um, trying to be mindful that I have a good 7 to 10 rep range, and that I'm holding the contraction at the top and then letting the deep stretch as I go, as I let the handles come closer to my body. So this would pretty much work the same as a pec deck fly. We have the contraction towards the middle part of the chest. That's a really good machine to do, but definitely would emphasize the incline bench press and the dip movements. Next, we are focusing on hitting our lower lats. So with this type of lat pull down machine, you can move the handles, which is really great. So this is like an all-in-one type of lat pull down. So since I have already hit the neutral grip, I am focusing on keeping my palms facing towards me at a 45-degree angle. I feel a lot on the biceps, on the lower lats. Hitting the lower lat is something that you should focus on, because not many people put that much mind to it. And what I'm doing here is trying to force the to pull the weight closer to my body, and then letting it go up slowly. And then I see here, what you want to do is have the full contraction when you do the lat pull down. You want to make sure that your form is great. So going down to my last rep until I reach full failure. And on this machine, the seated row, I'm doing a neutral grip, so this will focus a lot on the lats, right, the middle part of your back, doing your biceps, your forearms. So a key thing that you want to do here is that when you are doing your pulling movements, release your thumbs to get a better contraction. Also holding the handles closer to your body, pausing it right there for 1 or 2 seconds, and then releasing it. Definitely will feel it much more on the back. So right here, I'm just switching my positions of my thumbs. I'm having the full fist going on or just releasing the thumbs to feel more on my back. So 2 sets of these movements to have a concise day. Since it's a busy day, we want to maximize our time. We're not doing supersets today because we're trying to focus on that strength. So with the other weights, I have pretty much kept it the same except for the incline bench press where I did 80 first and then dropped it to 70. And then now what we're going to do is focus on the upper back and the traps. People like to hold the handles at the bottom. I feel like you feel more of the contraction if you hold it at the top. And the way I have my hands placed is at the very end of the handle for each side. And we still doing the same idea where you are holding at the top stretch and are releasing very slowly as you do these row machines. So the pronated grip will help develop the upper back. The neutral grip is the middle back with the lats. And then the underhanded grip, like we did previously with the pull down machine, will work a lot on the lower back muscle group. So this is my last set. I felt that on my traps. We did not do traps today, but I plan on doing them tomorrow on my leg day. Just trying to uh, develop a thicker trap. Right, if you guys are new here, like and subscribe and share the video with your friends. Thank you, and I will catch you in the next video.